So, Scarlet Witch had a bigger role in Avengers Endgame. Now, I didn't get to check this one out before we got here, so Mitch, break this down for us.
Right. Well, there was a rumor a long time ago about her and Rocket doing like a cross-country road trip.
Yep.
It was exactly that. That
Oh,
rumor was true, basically.
huh.
So they were going to drive from the Triskelion to Doctor Strange's house, go through a door and get a time stone, and that's how that she was going to play into that. Obviously, that meant she would survived in Infinity War,
Right.
which you couldn't have her dust and then suddenly be there. So
Yeah.
it would have been slightly different, obviously. And I think they're probably kind of more looking at like Avengers Disassembled as well,
Oh, yeah.
because
Um,
we saw an image of the book when they announced Infinity War or something. So
yeah, there
they
was
obviously
some
at that
weird
story.
stuff in there. Okay, so I think that just kind of goes back to the I guess the well of Wanda what ifs because we've heard of so many, and this is clearly Kevin Feige wanted to try to put her in the forefront more, which is why she's getting a series because like that's been somebody he's been hyping up. Oh boy, ever since before Age of Ultron, he talked about how there's characters in the middle and now there's a very powerful one. Like you can see he's tried to get her to get that fan favorite aspect, but like they just never could commit to it. I guess like giving her a substantial plot on the side. So
They probably also
And
didn't want to sit there and dwarf everyone else. Like, mind you, she can dwarf everyone
yeah,
else, but they already had to sit there, and anytime Thor was with the rest of the Avengers, his powers got dwarfed down.
yeah,
So they probably didn't want to have to sit there and be like, oh, she's super powerful, but for some reason, when she's with everyone else, we have to make her be like, I don't know what I'm doing.
yeah, yeah. You don't want to dumb down characters and kind of underplay their power. And I mean, the thing is with this though, you mentioned a road trip, and that's like some of my favorite movies. I love road trip movies. It's like, oh man, now
yeah, but in the middle of Endgame, that would have dragged the entire movie
oh,
down.
totally.
Yeah.
Like, I feel personally, I know not many people feel it this way, but the part of Thor and Groot and Rocket going on that sort of space road trip is my least favorite part of Infinity War. Like, I just, it just slows down the other rapid get to the next thing urgency that the other storylines had. It's just slightly underneath them, where to me it slowed it down. So it's like, I don't know. You know what? Like they'll probably revisit this at some point. This idea of a road trip because it's like they never truly like reject anything. I mean, for the love of God, they just
No.
brought back that ugly Ultron, Age of Ultron rejection for that. Like,
I mean, yeah, kind of.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
that thing is nasty. Jesus.
Not that that's actually in canon, but
Right, but yeah, like that damage. Is it damage control game? I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
It
it's,
is.
it's,
Yeah,
it's something
damage
like that,
control.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
VR
damage
or
control
something.
VR.
Oh, okay, so I was right on that. I haven't even
Apparently, it's
checked it
really
out.
good, but
Apparently, yeah. Maybe I'll hook up my Oculus and try. I don't know. Either way, I don't know. I always like it when they drop little hints like this. It's like, oh, what you could have gotten, and I'm always like, yeah, you know what? Probably good idea. You didn't include it, but I want to see it.
I bet you it will be one of the deleted scenes if they actually did film it.
I don't think. I think it was an early draft.
Oh, so way early. Yeah.
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
Give us a what if. Give me that what if. What if Rocket and Scarlet went on a road trip? I'll
God,
take it.
Scarlet.
I
would
mean,
sit
maybe
there
that's
and-
what the Infinity War what if is. It's just like here's all the deleted scenes. Like, what if Scarlet
would be
Witch
great.
survived?
That would be awesome.
I could sit there and see her like using her power and just shutting Rocket up because he wouldn't stop.
Yep.
So it's the road trip of him. He's just bonded, like looking out.
Can you imagine how awesome the road trip is, though, where Rocket just sees things he needs from different things and just steals them, and like the van just starts filling up with random junk?
I need that. Hold on. That's a deer carcass. Yeah, I need
I
it.
need that carcass.
It's like, do you actually need all these, or are you just hoarding stuff?
Oh, he's a hoarder. There we go. That makes sense.
He kind of is though.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of a what if scenario that maybe, hopefully, we'll see something come out of somewhere down the